Welcome to today's episode of our YouTube channel, where we'll be discussing the growing housing crisis that is affecting virtually all of our nation's essential workers. Soaring rents across all of Australia's major cities have made living alone impossible for most of the nation's important workers. New research from the national housing campaign Everybody's Home found that no regions of Australia have the capacity for essential single full-time workers to afford to rent by themselves. We've delved deeper into this issue here today and discovered that not only is this making it more difficult for essential workers to find somewhere to live, it's also exacerbating the economic inequality gap. In fact, the Australian Institute found that between 2009 and 2019, 93% of economic growth was for the top 10%, with the bottom 90% receiving just 7%. To add to this problem, rent prices have risen drastically in the last 3 years, according to a report by SQM Research. It revealed capital city rents had spiking an average of $100 a week, hitting $572 in March. This amount of money is a significant portion of the wages of essential workers, especially when they're only one person. As an example, an aged care worker would need to spend 77% of their average wage to meet the city's average rent, meaning they would be in severe financial stress, with little to no savings. Unfortunately, the government have only promised 20,000 social housing properties in the next 5 years, which is far from the required amount needed to tackle the scale of the crisis. The National Housing Campaign Everybody's Home stressed that 25,000 social homes need to be built each year to address the problem and recommended the government win back the handouts they give to investors and landlords in order to fund these homes. Overall, this housing crisis is having a domino effect of problems on both essential workers and our society as a whole, and it isn't looking likely that the government will be able to turn it around quickly. We will be covering the latest developments of this and other stories that may affect your day, so stay tuned for more updates.